Okay, looks like we're going to need a part 3. So this is project 2, part 3. I've got drums and percussion here for 8 measures. Just for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and take those 8 measures and I'm going to duplicate them. You can see I'm highlighting not only the drum track but also the percussion track using the selector tool there in the middle. And now with 8 measures selected, I'm actually going to duplicate all of that simply by hitting Command D. So there's bars 9 through 16. And there's bars 17 through 24. Obviously for you, you're going to have to sequence a different groove with each 8 measures of the project, but I'm just trying to be efficient with the video here just to flesh out some time. So we've got drums and percussion now for the first 24 bars. I'm going to switch over to the bass track, and I'm going to record a bass line that's going to be 2 measures long. So this is kind of a 2-measure bass vamp, and I'm going to just go back to the beginning of the timeline, hit record, and play along with my first little groove here. Cool. So I guess I did about 4 bars of that. Once again, I'm going to switch from clips to notes, and I'm going to scroll this up so I can see what I played. And maybe I'll make this track a little bigger. So I'm going to go over to this little triangle here, make it a larger track. And then I'm going to highlight the notes that I played. And I'll go ahead and quantize this just for now, just to make sure everything is lining up the way it should be. So it's Event, Operations, Quantize. And I didn't play any 16th notes. I'm going to change this to 8th notes and hit Apply. And then I'm going to just check it, make sure that it's cool. Yeah, it sounds like it's working fine. So I will now copy these measures that I played, and I can duplicate them once again by hitting Command D. Great, so that's really all that's required of the bass line. It doesn't really have to do anything fancy, just 2 measures is good. In that case I did 4 measures and then duplicated it. Here is another part of the project though that I should show you. On the project sheet, it asks for you to transpose the bass line up or down during measures 17 through 24. So I'm going to grab the bass part here at bar 17 through 24. Not the drums and percussion. I don't want to transpose them. That would cause them to sound pretty weird. They'd be playing a lot of different sounds other than what they should. So we're only going to grab just the bass notes. We're going to go to Event, Operations, and choose Transpose. And then I'm going to just bring this whole thing up, I guess, a fourth, which in semitones is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 semitones. So I'm going to go 5 here. And it's going to transpose it up by a perfect fourth. And when I hit Apply, I'll move this over so you can see, these notes are all going to jump up. There they go. All right, let me close this window. And I'm going to play back, about halfway through the last section. You'll hear the bass line, and then you'll hear it go up by a fourth.